Hi my lovely YouTubers, thank you for joining me once again. Today I'm going to do a bag review. I have featured this bag before when I first bought it months ago. I'm doing this again because, as you guys know, my bag journey has reignited once again. But I'm not all about Louis Vuitton this time, even though, for those of you who don't know me and who are new, I am a Louis Vuitton aficionado. I have authenticated for like almost 10 years. And I was a purist for a very long time up until recently. And I'm enjoying a whole bunch of other different brands. I had a purge where I sold my entire Louis Vuitton collection except for one bag. And I've been buying different brands and things like that. I do love backpacks. I think I've got a problem. I just have a thing for backpacks, and I have to like control myself to not buy more than I have already. See, this one, the Wenger. I have my Herschel, but I'm going to get rid of that soon because it's battered. That was my stepbrother's. Oh, and then my Herschel, like the cute special edition Herschel. I am doing this review because my love for Travelpro just reignited. So as you guys know, I'm going to San Francisco, and I had purchased that cute Paper Birds duffel for San Francisco, and I realized after doing some research that it is far too large for a carry-on. It's like, I think it's like 20, almost 23 inches across. It's like 22.5 inches across, and that's really large. Even though it's a duffel, it's still more structured than, say, like a soft tote, because the bottom, there's still a little more structure to it. So when I do pack it, it's going to be harder to squish down. And 22 inches, 18, 19, 20, 20, that's 5 inches larger than what the allowance. So that is quite a lot, you know, to be a lot more. And I know it depends on how much you stuff your bag, but I just didn't want to take that chance in case it did look too big or whatever. So I was doing some research, and I had my heart set on a Longchamp. Again, I have had already like 2 Longchamps in the past. I've had the normal Le Pliage, like tote with the long straps, and I sold that one because it was fraying too easily at the corners. And I also had the Longchamp Neo Le Pliage with the shoulder strap. And as much as I love Longchamp for its own reasons, the flap still kind of bothers me. But I did fall in love with like the new version called the Club, because the colors, there's a baby like pink, it's like a dusty rose color with like a baby blue tealish accents on the leather, and I was like, oh my god, that is so cute. And I had my heart set on it, and I was watching it, but it was going to be coming from Canada, and then I realized it doesn't have a shoulder strap. There's a hole at one of the tabs, and I thought it was supposed to be for a strap, but then I watched some other videos and reviews, and that's actually for a lock, to lock the zipper pull onto that hole, kind of like the Louis Vuitton Speedies, and you can put a lock in there. As much as I loved it, I'm like, I'm just going to pass. I want something like a lot easier to travel in, something that I can throw over my shoulder. So I kept looking and looking, and then I'm thinking, Travelpro is an awesome company. Because of this bag, I had like my eyes like and my heart open to another Travelpro, but I didn't know really what they had. So I was researching, and then I found the tote, and then I Googled if there was like any YouTube videos, and there's one girl on YouTube, she's a flight attendant, that did a thorough review. She has a black one on the Travelpro Maxlite 5 tote. That's what it's called. And it's like, it's the same line like as this. Like if you got this and then that and then the luggage, you'd all match. It's like the same color, like the same kind of design line of Travelpro. And Travelpro is actually one of the most popular and coveted companies used by flight crew. I did not know that until I started looking at all these videos, and it's Travelpro this and Travelpro that, but it does seem like they've upgraded and improved their products over the years, because I look at older Travelpro products, I'm like, oh, it's just generic looking, it's not that special. But then I look at like more recent lines like this bag or the cute, you know, they've just kind of like improved the look of the line. And so this tote I absolutely fell in love with. I purchased it for my San Francisco trip. I'm going to match this bag when I can have both bags when I travel on an airline that's not Spirit, or if I feel like paying £40 extra, but I'm just going to be using that large bag. It is 20 inches across. That's only 2 inches larger than the maximum allowance. It's like 18 inches by 10 by 8 or something like that, but 18 inches is the largest it can be for the dimensions, whether it's length or width. You know, it has to be no larger than 18. But after watching even more videos and doing some more research, if the bag is squishy or if it looks like a tote, they're less lenient, as long as you could squish it into that measurement. They have this metal cage type, it's not a cage, it's like this metal unit where you place your personal item in the front, in the bag. And if your item can squish in there, it doesn't even matter, then it's allowed. But if it doesn't fit, then you're gonna have to pay extra. So they're more rigid and strict when it comes to the structured luggages, because you can't really squish those down. Those are structured, they are as they are, so that's why they have those measurements like that. But if you have the squishy bags like your Longchamps and like a tote like this one, or your travel totes that can be squished, you can go a bit over the measurements, as long as you don't stuff it so much that it can't be squished and you're going above the 18. So I know this bag will be fine, especially with all the commentary and reviews I've seen online and on the forums. So I know this bag will be fine, and I love it so much. So it just inspired me to do another like in-depth review. So I want to show you this bag up close and personal. It's such a beautiful bag. There's no hanging strings or whatever. It seems like Travelpro has put a lot of thought into like the design when they were making these things. So there's no like dangly bits. It's all like self-contained, and it's got like metal hardware, no like plasticky bits. Beautiful little zippers with these like vegan Saffiano leather pulls. I love this like charm, this fob thing that says Travelpro is the Eiffel Tower or Tour Eiffel. Double zippers on the main compartments, single zipper on the front compartment, which is fine. Deep pockets. There's a slot to put your luggage handle through. That tote also has one, but the tote also has a zippered pocket right there as well, and you can put it through. I am so excited to receive it. I'm going to do a thorough in-depth review of that tote, because from what I've seen, I will highly recommend it. I already know I'm going to love it. It even has like a magnetic phone pocket in the front. There's so many amazing qualities about that bag. You know, before I do my review, check out this girl's review. I will link her review on the tote, the one I'm talking about, the one I just ordered, below in the description box. So let's get to this bag. Here she is. This is the Travelpro Pathways backpack. That's the model name. You can see the really cute Saffiano vegan leather fob. Such a cute accent to the bag. I feel like this line is very elegant but professional looking. You can use it for work. It doesn't look like you're going camping, and it doesn't look like you're going to school. So it's really versatile. So the front pocket has a divided double slip pocket on each side, and then obviously the main compartment, and there are pieces on the sides so your shit doesn't fall out. I'm also a huge fan of these like micro zippers. I think they're really cute, and I love how there's the Eiffel Tower logo on there. I think they've like rebranded themselves. I think it's gorgeous. Double zippers on the main compartments, and then there's a single zipper on the middle compartment, because it's only just a small little zip pocket. I usually keep my phone and my wallet and my keys in this part, and it's deep and it's quite generous. Then on the main compartment, I love that there is an option to lock traveling. and you're on the, you know, flight and you want to go to the toilet and you just don't want people going in your bag, and you can put a lock there. Zippers are really smooth too. I'm having no problem using one hand. This is my other favorite feature, is the organization inside. You get an inner compartment with a very wide zipper that goes nearly from one end to the other and all the way down. So you can put a load of stuff in there as well, more valuable things that you want to be safe, more secure. And then you've got 3 flap compartments. In here you can put your pens, or a calculator, makeup, anything really, toiletries, whatever. And then back here we can see that rubberized logo for an iPad. It also fits an 11-inch MacBook with a cover, with a sleeve, because that's what I use it for. I'll show you that even without a sleeve, there's tons of room. You see? I think it could fit a 13 maybe. I'm not sure. I think it's this one, I'm not sure. But for sure 11 and 12-inch laptops it could fit. Then it's got the perforation, that material, so it wicks moisture away from your back so it doesn't get too sweaty, and also provides padding. So it's quite comfortable, this padded back. And I like this too, this loop handle. It's really convenient to just lift and carry when you need. But look at the details of this bag. The stitching, impeccable. I love the color. You guys know I'm a fan of pink, but this is like, if there were to be any professional pink, a corporate pink, this would be it. It's pink, but it's kind of mauvey. It's like a purpley pink, but it's muted. It's very muted, almost an earthy pink. They call it dusty rose, but it's a neutral kind of pink. So it's not too loud, it's not too vibrant, and it still looks professional and elegant. I really love the bag, the details and everything. As soon as I saw it at Marshall's, I was like, ooh, what's that? And then you get this pleat in front to add some style. It's a gorgeous bag. I highly recommend. I cannot wait for my tote to get here. Please watch out for the review. It should be here within a week or so. Hopefully not too much longer after that, but I will be comparing the two. I will be doing an in-depth review on the tote, and keep a lookout for that. Thank you for watching.